Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Want to let's see. Ooh, yeah. Let's get that going over here. Hope y'all having a fantastic Saturday. This is yours truly, Cedric Jenkins, finding creative. Your money matters. Your money matters because of the fact we get up each and every day to earn it. You have the right to keep it. So it's my purpose and my passion to come out here and to share some empowering information as far as how we can keep more of our money. Now, today on this broadcast, I'm not going to talk about money per se, but I am going to talk about some things that is going to help you get some results in life in general. Okay. Something that was shared with me over the course of my military years and through my also my mentorship circle as an entrepreneur. I want to share this with you all this morning, and with hopes that it does bring you some value. Um, Let me get to the point to where I can see some. Brother Dave, thanks for jumping on. Hold on. But I am going to talk about some things that are going to help you get some results in life. And so, all right, I got a couple things going on real quick. So let me jump into it. So, as you can see, the title: four things you need to do in order for you to get results. All right, four things that we need in order for us to get results, whether it's in life in general. Janine, thanks for jumping on. This is not just about money. This is just about life in general. All right. So I want to share four things that was that was shared with me as far as what do we need to do to get results. All right. We are in a result based instant gratification culture. All right. We all want to do things. Hey, what's up, Edward? We all want to do things in order for us to get results. I don't think we just do things just in vain. I think we all have the intent of doing things to get a result. And one of the things that I've learned as far as getting results is results are cause and effect. Okay, results are cause and effect. But I want to share four things with everyone that was shared with me that would help you get results. All right. Here are the four things, and I'm gonna talk about them in briefly, and that is mindset, value, principles, and practice. All right, I'm gonna go over those four things again. These are the four things that you need in order for you to get results: mindset, value, principle, and practice. Okay. Let's start off with mindset. Now, one of the things about me, if y'all new to follow me, I'm all about terminology and perspective. I feel as though if we all come have a common um, clarity on the terminology, then we all will have the same mindset or same perspective. But if you ask 10 people about a certain thing, you may wind up getting 10 different perspective. All right. And it's hard to kind of come to achieve a common goal when we have different perspective. Now, that's not to say that we shouldn't have different perspective, but the best way or the most effective way of achieving a common goal is to have a common perspective. So I like to to share terminology so that way we on one accord. Brother Pride, thanks for jumping on. All right, so let's start off with the mindset. All right, let me go over it again for the newcomers. Four things that you need in order for you to get results. This is not about money. This is just about life in general. All right, coming to y'all in Saturday AM. I know we all getting geared up for these football championship games. I am too. I got to go to a funeral first, then later on, I'll probably come back and partake in some of these football games. All right, I don't have a dog in this hunt because my team is not in the driver's seat. All right, I won't tell you who my college team is, but it's not Alabama, even though I reside in Alabama. All right. Anyway, let's start off with mindset. All right. Mindset. What is the definition of mindset? Well, mindset is a collection of thoughts that shape your thought habits. Okay. Mindset is a collection of thoughts that shape one's mind's thought habits. All right. So think about it like this. It's a way of thinking. All right. Mindset is a way of thinking. Now, there are two types of mindset. All right. Two types of mindset. There is a fixed mindset and there is a growth mindset. Fixed mindset and then a growth mindset. All right. What is a fixed mindset? All right. People who believe their basic qualities are fixed traits. All right. They can't be changed. You ever heard of the saying, can't teach old dogs new tricks? Something along those lines, because they feel as though what they already know and learned cannot be changed. All right. That is a fixed mindset. A growth mindset, on the other hand, is different. These are people who believe their abilities can be developed and improved. Okay. These people tend to think that they're whatever they got, whatever they have learned, they can learn something new, or whatever they already know can be enhanced through development. All right. Think about it like this. And I did a video about this, about someone having a closed mind versus an open mind. Someone that has a closed mind has a fixed mindset, and someone who has an open mind has a growth mindset. Okay. Look at this fist. This fist represent, the way that is balled up, it represent a closed mindset. If I am someone that's trying to pour into you and you have a closed mindset, all right, here's the knowledge. All right. When that knowledge hits someone of a fixed mindset or a closed mind, where does the knowledge go? It doesn't go anywhere. All right. In other words, it gets wasted because it doesn't go into the other person's mind, because of the fact they have a fixed mindset or a closed mind. But let's say that, on the other hand, this represents somebody having an open mindset. All right. Now here comes the knowledge. All right. Now the knowledge is dropped into their mind. Okay. A person who has an open mind tend to have a growth mindset, because of the fact they're open to change. They're open to change. All right. So that's mindset. All right. Good morning. Let me say some few good mornings to some folks real quick. Let's see who we got. McCree, I see you. Brother Lloyd, I see you. Ms. Inslee, I see you. Ms. Townsend, good morning. Johnny, Joe, I see you. All right. So that's mindset. All right. A mindset, again, is nothing but a collection of thoughts that shape your thought habits. It's the way we think. All right. And the two types of mindset is fixed mindset and growth mindset. Fixed mindset, people believe that their qualities are fixed and can't be changed. And a growth mindset, where this is people who believe their traits can be developed or improved. Now, let's go into the second thing that we need in order for us to get results, and that is values. Okay, values. What are values? Values are nothing more than the beliefs or ideas that tend to help determine what we think is good and bad. Okay, value is, good morning, Miss Courtney. Value is nothing more than beliefs, ideas, or even maybe theories that help someone determine what's good or bad. And one of the things that I've learned over my 52 years of living, that value plays a major role in influencing a person's behavior or an attitude. All right. Value has a tremendous influence on a person's behavior or attitude. For those who haven't followed me for a long period of time, I've always had this saying that, and it's an old saying, whatever's in the well will show up in the bucket. All right. Whatever's in the well will show up in the bucket? Well, that well represent your belief, okay? Or shall I say, the well is your heart, okay? Your well is your heart. And then what shows up in the bucket, that represents your actions. So whatever was in your heart will show up in your actions, whether it's good and whether it's intentional, good intentional, or bad intentional. All right. Whatever's in the well will show up in the bucket. All right. So if you have a bad heart, then what's going to show up is bad actions, bad attitude, bad behavior. Okay. But flip that, if you have a good heart, then nothing but good actions will come out. Okay. The way that you talk, the way that you present yourself, the way that you walk, all of it will be good because of good activities, because you have a good heart. All right. That's what I mean about whatever's in the well will show up in the bucket. All right. Who else we got? James, thanks for jumping on. All right. Some examples of values. All right. Here's some examples of values, and some of y'all can relate to this. Dependability. All right. All of these are going to be huge. All right. Dependability. What about loyalty? What about reliability? Honesty is one. Transparency is another one. Here's one. Commitment. All right. Consistency is another one. Courage. Here's one. Selflessness. Perseverance. See, I can go on with a list of things. Integrity is another one. These are what we call values. All right. These are what we call values, and these are beliefs. Okay. Remember, beliefs or value helps us determine what's good or bad. All right. Let's go to the third thing that we need in order for us to get results, and that is principles. Okay. Principles. What are principles? Principles are a fundamental truth that serves as the foundation for a system or of a belief or behavior. Okay. Principles are a fundamental truth that serves as a foundation for a system or of a belief or behavior. So if you want to paraphrase that in one word, and that one word would be reasoning. All right. Principles are your foundation. All right. We all know that without a structure going up, building anything, you first have to lay the foundation, and your foundation has to be solid. Okay. With a cracked foundation, it's hard to build anything on a cracked foundation, right? So your foundation has to be solid. Well, your foundation is centered around principles. All right. Principle is the rule of our conduct or our behavior. All right. Principle is nothing more than a rule of a conduct or is a rule of conduct or behavior. All right. Think about it like this. Principles is basically our philosophy. All right. Our philosophy is tied to our principles. Philosophy is our way of thinking and doing things. All right. Philosophies is the way of thinking and doing things, but it's all tied to principles. And principle, again, is a foundation for a system of belief. That your principle is your database of your belief, of all the belief. Okay, so it's your principle is basically your belief system. Okay, your principle is basically your belief system. All right, but just know that you got to have the foundation principle in order for you to take action on anything. All right. And lastly, the fourth thing that you need in order for you to get results is practice. As Allen Iverson say, practice. Yes, practice. All right. What is practice? What's the definition of practice? Practice is nothing more than the actual application of an idea, belief, of a theory. All right. It's the activity done repeatedly in order to improve or maintain proficiency. All right. We can get knowledge all day long, but it does not become powerful until application comes involved. All right. That's when we got to execute. All right. We got to take action. Let's I just talked about football, right? At the top of this video. All right. I just talked about football. Let's use that as an example. All right. We all know that professional at any level of sport, there's this thing called practice that takes place before the actual game. Okay. During the practice, all right, you get your game plan. All right, you take your thoughts, your belief, your ideas, your theories, your strategy, you all couple it up in a game plan. All right. Once you get that game plan, now you go and practice it to see what kind of results you get in practice. All right. Once you practice it enough, okay, then now it's game time. Now it's time for you to put that into action to where the results becomes a win. But we practice to improve or to maintain proficiency. All right. So whatever we believe in and we trying to get the results, guess what? We got to practice it first. And we got to do it repeatedly. We got to do it repeatedly. Okay. So let me run through it again. The 4 things that we all need in order for us to get results: mindset, value, principle, and practice. We got to have the right mindset. Okay. We cannot have a fixed mindset if we're trying to get new results. A fixed mindset would only yield you the same results. So if you're trying to make any kind of goals for 2020, you trying to come out of 2019, but you're trying to make some new goals in 2020, guess what? You can't use a fixed mindset, which means you can't be doing the same thing that you did in 2019 and 2020, expecting different results in 2020. That ain't gonna work. You need a growth mindset. All right. We need a growth mindset. Value. All right. What is your belief? What do you believe in? What's in your heart? All right. What's intrinsic to you? Is dependability is a value to you? Integrity, courage. What do you see that's value to you? Principles. That's the 3rd thing. All right. You need that foundation. The principle serves as a foundation. All right. Remember, before you can have a house, you got to have that foundation. Your principle serves as that foundation. All right. It's actually your belief system. It gives you the sense of reasoning. All right. And just know that your philosophy is tied to principles. And lastly, the 4th thing is practice. You just can't go out there and do it without practicing it. Whatever you're doing, all right, whether it be sports, whether it be any other thing in life, all right, we got to practice it. We got to go into action. We got to put whatever that we receive, we got to put it in application. All right. You can't even get a computer software to show up without it being in application mode, right? A computer software, and I'm not trying to get nerdy, but that's my niche, my background. But you looking at this live video, this live video is in application mode. I've already entered some information in there. All right. It received some information. Now it took the information and it executed my information and went into application mode to present it to everybody else that's looking at it. All right. So it took action on the information that I gave it. Okay. So practice. All it is that we need to do is put something in action, take action on something, so that, and remember to consistently, repeatedly do it in such a manner to where you'll get improvement and maintain proficiency, because that's how we're gonna come up. That's how we're gonna come up. We need to improve and maintain proficiency. All right. So those are the 4 things that's going to help you get some results in anything in life: mindset, value, principle, and practice. All right. I hope y'all found this info intrinsic to you all on this Saturday. I know everybody got other things you got to do. I do as well. I got to go. What time is it? It's about 11:25. Another 30 minutes or so. I got to go get ready for a funeral. I don't know how long that's going to be, but then after that, then hopefully I'll come back home and partake in a couple of football games or whatnot. But if not, that's all as well. I need to do some reading as well. All right, I need some quiet time. I need some me time. But nonetheless, I hope y'all have a fabulous Saturday. Y'all be blessed. Remember, results don't come unless you have those 4 things. Okay. Results are not automatic. You can't push a magic button or a red button, or easy button to get results. All right. It's not built that way. All right. It's not built that way. We got to go out there and get it in order for us to get the results. But we have to have we got to have the mindset, the value, the principles, and practice in order for us to get it. Okay. If you found this intrinsic to you, please share, like, and comment, because we want all of our people to have. We trying to go into 2020 with some new results. So with some new goals. So there's some things that we need to do or put in place in order for us to achieve those new goals in 2020. All right. We'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be blessed. Remember, whatever's in the well will surely show up in the bucket. What's in your heart? What's in your heart? Whatever's in your heart will show itself to other people. So make sure whatever's in your heart are good things and not bad things. All right. We'll talk at y'all later. Y'all be blessed. Peace.